Hi, this is the video that I'm making to help people cut out the dentist gowns that we're all going to be making for part of the group for Jenny's niece. So you will need, for this video, one rectangle of fabric that is 120 centimetres by 100 centimetres, two back pieces, rectangles that are 86 centimetres by 120 centimetres, and four sleeves which are 25 centimetres by 45 centimetres. That we're going to make available this pattern piece with the numbers on, so don't worry if you haven't got them all down. There will be other things that you'll need later on which we will provide for you, to include 10 centimetres of Velcro, 40 centimetres of elastic, 1.5 metres of tape and 1 metre of bias binding, but you don't need these for that video. If you get your rectangles ready, we're going to cut out the front piece first, then the backs and the sleeves. So this is the front piece, which is 100 centimetres by 120, but I've folded it in half. So the rectangle that I've got now is 120 this way, 50 this way, and the fold is on that side, which is the centre front of the gown. So we're measuring down from the top, down here, 33.5 centimetres, and I've got a dot written on the fabric there, and measuring in from the fold, 36 centimetres, and I've got a dot there. So we join that up to make a rectangle. So I've also measured 36 here. These are all written on the pattern piece, and the bits that you're cutting out to discard are hatched so that you can see where they are. So that's the first bit, the rectangle that I will be cutting out. I'm then measuring from the corners here, 10 centimetres down to there, and 10 centimetres along from the fold to there, and that's going to give me a triangle to cut out there. That, and a second triangle to cut out. You're measuring from the point of the corner of the rectangle, 12 centimetres to there. Do you want to do a close-in of that one? So there is the point of my rectangle that I'll be cutting out, and 12 centimetres to here. Thank you. And to where our dot was there, which was 10 centimetres from the top, we're doing a really skinny little triangle like that. That's the end of the sleeve, the first bit of the sleeve. And then the only bit of freehand that you need to draw then is 5 centimetres down the centre seam here for the front of the neck, and there's a dot there, with your 10 centimetre mark from the fold there, and that goes into a curve for the neck. There we are. Would you like to do a close-up of my curve there? So I'm about to cut away 4 pieces, a rectangle, 2 triangles, and the curved section there, and we will show you what it looks like in a minute. So I have cut out the 4 pieces now along the lines that we drew. Here's the rectangle, that's gone, the larger of the triangles, the smaller of the triangles, and the little curved piece, and that now gives us the front of the gown. So these are the two back pieces. We have to cut one right arm and one left arm. So I've got the pieces wrong sides together, right sides out. Just make sure they're not both the same way. We are measuring a rectangle to cut out here. So from the top, measuring down here, 33.5 centimetres. So I've drawn a dot just there and another one slightly further in there. And this measurement here is 72 centimetres, so that's the bit that we're saving. So I've got a dot here at 72 centimetres, and easily, because it's checked, I can follow the line through. So then using a yard rule, because I haven't got a metre rule, and joining up the dots, and that is the first bit to draw and to cut out. So I shall cut it out now, and then we shall start a new video. So here's the bit that I've cut out, and that's a piece that we no longer need. So throwing it over away there. The next thing you do is to put a fold, and the fold will be the centre back line. So you are folding both pieces over to line up this bottom side, which will be round the knees, with the line that we've just cut out on the rectangle there. So that it's folded in half, you've got the sleeve portion sticking out here. So I've now got 4 layers of fabric here and the centre back line there. We are measuring now 10 centimetres down the sleeve here to there, and 10 centimetres in from the back here. Those two lines join up to make a triangle, or those two dots join up to make a triangle. Like that. We have got a 5 centimetre down the centre back there, and this is the only bit of freehand. It's a curve for the neck that just joins that 10 centimetre, that 5 centimetre one. You want to do a close-up of that. And the other little triangle that we take is 12 centimetres from here, and that needs to join up with the dot that we had for 10 centimetres from the top there. It's a very skinny little triangle to cut out there. So I'm now going to cut out 2 triangles, this little skinny one, this one here, and the curved bit for the neck. So the 3 bits to remove, it's the skinny triangle here, that's come away from there, the big triangle there, and the bit for the neck. Those bits come out and are discarded. That leaves you with your shape like that, which is the 2 back pieces with the wrap over. And these are the 4 sleeve extension pieces. So it's 4 identical rectangles that are 25 this way and 45 that way, so that you've got an idea of what happens. Here is the front piece, and each sleeve extension is just sewn onto the end of the sleeve like that. So you have 2 for the front and 2 for the back. We will be making more videos which we will post of how to construct the gown. So I hope this has been a help, and so hope to see you soon. Bye bye.